Sydney.
Sydney.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Sydney.
Yes, sir.
That's
I'm
two.
Sydney
Could you
from
spell that
Lubbock.
for me?
Two women have
It's
called
like
on this
Sydney,
one show.
Sydney, Australia.
Sydney.
Sydney.
Sydney. Sydney. Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
y'all talked to my husband earlier, Riley.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
we were like, I wonder who's going to go on first. But I've got two questions. So I am 4 months postpartum. I've been in the gym back since about 4 weeks post because I could not sit still. And last week I run through novice, and we finally had to change my programming. And then it just kind of stalled last week. So I was doing for my squats, I was doing 2x3 at 140. I think I did 145.
Right.
And then back down sets at 125. And then bench, we changed where I had a heavy day on Wednesday, and I could not get 107.5. And I've on
What's
and
your
off
bench
trained
PR?
for probably, I want to say it's 130.
Oh, that's
But I
a
was also
bit.
about 30 pounds heavier.
Right.
Yeah, whenever I PR'd, I think I was at 190 pounds, and right now I'm sitting at 165.
Right.
And finally started deadlifting again. Got a deadlift of 160 last Wednesday, which is about 20 pounds under my PR of 180.
Kilos or
But
pounds?
the other, say that again?
Kilos or pounds?
It's probably
Pounds. Pounds.
You're only deadlifting 180?
Yes, sir, pounds.
That's-
That was previously. That was, I guess, whenever I first started getting into training, and then I got pregnant, and
Let me clarify.
the first time.
Your bench
Yes, sir.
PR is 130, and your
Yes, sir.
deadlift PR is 180.
Yes, sir.
That's unusual.
How much? How long had you been lifting before you hit those numbers?
So we have two kids. Our first one was 3 years old, and I got back into the gym but wasn't deadlifting because I was terrified of hurting my back.
Mm-hmm.
I had injuries in high school from basketball, and have had injuries since this last pregnancy. And that was the other question is I've seen a chiropractor, made it worse.
Right. That happens
Nearly
sometimes.
non-functional.
Are you doing
And
sit-ups?
it's in a weird, no, sir.
Good.
No, it's literally just squat, bench, deadlift is all I've been doing
All right.
because
How much are you squatting?
I've been
You
trying
haven't
to
mentioned
get squatting. Last week I squatted 142.5. And I started out, whenever I went back to the gym, I was bar only. So in 3 months, I've gone up about 100 pounds. But that's been the issue too. We got a new bed, and of course, baby boy, he likes to sleep in the bed sometimes, and that's whenever it gets worse.
that.
But
you're
I
kind
could
of
not get my
sleeping in a
squat
weird-ass
yesterday.
position.
Yeah, you curl up funky.
Are you doing
But-
presses?
No presses, just squat, bench, and deadlift is it.
Well, you need to be doing presses.
Yeah, so you need to run the
Okay.
program
Okay.
as it's written for
Yeah.
as long as you can. Again, how long were
Okay.
you how long were you lifting before you hit that 180 deadlift?
Gosh, it was so long ago. I think the last time I did 180 on deadlift was 2021.
Okay, yeah, but
And I
how?
think I had been training
Go ahead.
maybe 8 months,
Okay. So
and I wasn't seriously training either. It was just kind of it was not a good programming on my end because my husband's you're not listening. I'm just not going to tell you what to do. And now I'm okay, I'll listen.
yeah,
Just tell me what I need to do today.
yeah. So you need to run
'cause
the
he's read the starting strength and everything multiple times.
yeah you
and
need
I'm trying to
You need to run the
make
program.
time to read it.
Yeah, you need to run the program as
Okay.
it's written down. Just run a
Yes.
normal LP. You need to make sure you're getting your protein in. I also see in here that you're not really getting rest because of the 4-month-old. That's just comes with
Yeah.
it. I hate to break it to you. Whenever
Yeah, I agree.
when I had my baby, I don't think me and Stormy slept for the first 4 months. I don't think we slept at all.
Do you have the time to take a nap during the day?
It depends on the day. I want to, absolutely.
Well, I think you
some
need to
days
make
I
time
do,
to
some
do
days I
that.
don't.
That repairs some of the damage. If you'll
Okay.
just set aside 45 minutes for everybody to just leave you the fuck alone so you can take a nap. That's
You know what? I will do my best to do so.
yeah, that's what you need to do. But
So when you hit a stall on these lifts, you said the last time you squatted was 107.5? And
The last time I squatted, yesterday my squat, I got I think 2x1 at 145.
okay, what
Because my
happened?
back hurt so bad that I couldn't do it. But the last good squat day, I did 2x3 at 142.5.
and
all right,
And
here's
then
a
3x3 at 125.
why are you only doing 2x3?
Because I had started to stall
Two sets of three, I
on.
think is what you mean, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me ask
Yeah,
you.
I had started to.
All
My
right,
bar
let
speed
me-
had
here's a
slowed
couple
down
of basic
quite a bit.
questions that I need you to answer for me. How many days a week do you train?
3, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
And do you wear a belt?
I do on everything.
All right.
Because I couldn't, whenever I first started back, I couldn't get a deadlift up at all without a belt.
Because of the pain.
Yeah, because it hurt so bad. Because it's kind of lower back.
Did you actually sustain an injury during childbirth?
I did not.
Okay.
I didn't even tear anything. And it was, for 3 hours total of labor time. So it's pretty fast, but I didn't have any. It didn't happen until, I didn't start having actual back pain. Even throughout the pregnancy, I didn't have any until about a month and a half postpartum.
Mm-hmm. Look, before you answer any questions, Rip, my wife texted me about this because she we had a baby 2 years ago, and it was real hard for her to get back into the gym, and she said that you're being a little hard on yourself after having a newborn. Your hormone profile's all fucked up. Your sleep's all fucked up.
Yeah.
It's good that you are training. You need to not stop training, but don't be so hard on yourself right now. All of this stuff will smooth out over time. Your sleep will get better and all that jazz. But just don't stop training and do what you can. But ultimately, if you're not sleeping, it's going to affect training.
The two important things
Right.
that you said that I think are getting missed here is that you're 4 months postpartum.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's too fucking soon to be
Yes.
going this hard.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So y'all will laugh at this, but my husband's like, well, yeah, but you trained throughout your entire pregnancy, so it shouldn't be that hard. And I was like, oh,
no, that's
dear
not
God.
how it works. So
Don't get me started. Because I told him that, and he was like, oh, you'll be fine. And I'm like, okay, well, whenever I get hurt, then we can have a different conversation.
now everybody's going to be different in
But-
terms of how they approach things, but you can push hard, but you shouldn't be hitting any limits 4 months postpartum. You shouldn't even be close. Because things have to get back to normal. So
Right.
yeah, you need more time. You need to ease off, chill out a little bit, eat some food, get recovered.
Yeah, because that's been a hard thing too. Is my appetite has gone down so much. So I'll eat 6 to 8 ounces of beef or chicken for lunch and for dinner, and then if I haven't hit 120-ish grams, I'll drink a protein shake because I'm just if I don't eat it, I feel like crap.
Yeah.
And I had to change my diet during my pregnancy of low carbs because I was borderline gestational diabetic, and I'm no longer pre-diabetic. Like got test results back yesterday, and they're like, "No, you're not even close to pre-diabetic." And I'm like, "Well, that's good, but
I'm assuming you're breastfeeding,
the amount of protein I'm trying." Yes, sir. And so I'm trying to eat as much as I can, but then at the same time, I'm like, dude, I don't want to be miserable.
Yeah, Sydney, I think it's real simple. You just need to slow down and do the program. Like, slow way down. Take weight off the bar to where you're not beating the hell out of your back every time you squat. Make sure your technique is right, because if you got a technique issue, that's going to irritate your back.
That was my next suggestion.
Yeah,
right.
You got to get the form checked out.
Please post a video of your squat and your deadlift on the forum.
Okay.
And call my attention to it.
Okay.
Sydney from the podcast. And let me see what you're doing.
Okay.
And it might be something we can fix.
Yep. So here's your next steps. You need to get your form checked out. You need to do the program, which is squat, press, deadlift, squat, bench, deadlift. In about 3 or 4 weeks, you're going to start doing power cleans. And then you're going to very slowly and gradually add weight to the bar. Once your sleep is under control, and whatever that means with an infant in the house, once your sleep is under control, your appetite's under control, and your hormones are under control, then you run the program hard.
Yeah.
So you should be on a linear progression for the next 9 months. So that means slow down.
Okay. So, like, how much weight should I take off compared to what I'm doing right now?
It depends on what your form looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be. Okay. You need to take enough weight off to where your back's not hurting. First and foremost, you need to not be hurting your back, and then you need to. If you're going to do 3 sets of 5, the 5th rep of the last set should not be a limit rep.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
So whatever numbers that
All
means.
Right.
Sydney, you created a baby and had childbirth. That's real hard on the body.
It's a major physiological event.
That is something that the 3 men in this room do not quite understand. We have an idea of it.
I don't have any idea.
Right?
Y'all have been around it. I have.
But do exactly what Nick said and get Rip to look at your technique, and don't be too hard on yourself. And there's going to be nights whenever you feel like you haven't slept in 3 or 4 days, and your training is going to reflect that, and you have to be kind to yourself about that.
Join us this week on Starting Strength Radio. We are going to indulge you this week. We're putting you in charge of the show. You are going to call us, talk to us, ask us questions, pick our brains, as they say. And as a result, we're turning the content over to you. This is very risky. All right, because some of you guys are just plain old stupid. But there are enough of you that are not, that ask terribly good questions, and maybe we'll find some of those this week on the call-in Q&A right here on Starting Strength Radio.